How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Shaving with Serge. And today it's a themed out shave. I'm excited. This is the first use of the Angel of Death. And I got the Angel of Death playing from Slayer in the background. This is from her razors. And check it out. It's got this bone scales. This is a huge blade. I don't know what size it is, but it's definitely bigger than my 10/8 Sprecher. So I'm guessing it's around 11/8, probably 12/8, most likely 12/8, somewhere around there. But check it out. It's got a skull on the end. It's a smiling blade in the shape of like a battle axe. And then the file work, it just all meant to look like bone. So super stoked to use this. So since I'm using this, we're gonna be all skulled up theme today. Gonna be using the skull shaving bowl from Dark Sanctum. Got my soap loaded in there. Look at that. And wait, that's not it. That's not all. That's not all. The skull shaving brush. So this is just a wicked shave, man. Perfect way to break in this razor, right? And I'm gonna be using the Graveyard. Just keeping that theme going, right, buddy? The Graveyard from The Club. This is in K2, and scent notes on this. This was a Halloween release from Peter, and it has vetiver, bergamot, oak moss, vanilla, lavender, cedar, rosewood, jasmine, and anise. So don't let the name fool you, man. I was slightly disappointed when this first came out because I was expecting this earthy scent, you know, but this is a nice scent. It comes off as like a powdery cologne scent. Scent strength on this, I give this an 8. Give this an 8, and that's what it looks like. This would be my second time using it. And check out that cool label work from Peter, man. This artwork, it's just how this looks, man. This is one of those purchases I got just because of the artwork, man. Look at that, so cool. All right, so the razor, I shropped this bad boy. I shropped it 125 laps. I've seen from 2 different makers, people use the blades and they didn't shrop them and didn't have the smoothest shave. So I said, you know what? Let me just shrop it. So I shropped it, gave it 125 laps. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna go ahead. I didn't build this lather, so I'm gonna build this lather and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Been working this in, and I got just a beautiful lather from the Skull Bowl from Dark Sanctum. Check it out. Everyone needs a Skull Bowl. Definitely go check it out. All right, so I'm ready for the shave. I'm gonna go ahead and wet the face and let's paint this off. Blooping everywhere. Such a nice smelling soap, man. Actually, I like it more the second time around than the first time. I think the first time I was just more, except from the name, I was expecting earthy. Just dark and earthy, and because I didn't get that, I think I had an initial little disappointment with it. But yeah, let's get into this. Here we go. First pass with this bad boy. Shaving with this is a little different because of the smile on it. So that's something I'm not used to, that I'm gonna have to learn how to get used to. Let's go to switch hands to the other side. Move my spoon. So the edge, it's good. It's okay. It's an okay edge. It's not as sharp as a Sprecher. I don't know what the honing process he went through it. I know Max's honing process tends to be my favorite. I know he uses synthetic stones and he goes all the way up to like a 30K. It's so it's not the sharpest, but it's comfortable. It doesn't feel like it's dull. It's not tuggy. And I think that'll be enough for my first pass. So it is a bigger blade, and just that smile it has on it, something I just gotta get a little used to. As big as it is kind of light. My Sprechers are heavier. And yeah, let's go second pass. All right, second pass. Here you go. I'm just concentrating on this blade. So excuse me if I'm a little extra quiet today. Yeah, so getting used to that, the curvature of the blade is something that's gonna take a little bit of time. But so far so good. Haven't hasn't bit me yet. Hasn't bit me. Hopefully I did not jinx myself. Okay, kind of getting used to this, the curvature, just realizing I gotta like maybe focus on maybe a third of the blade at the time on certain parts of my face is probably the best way to use this blade. All right, let's go. Third and final pass with the Angel of Death. All right, third and final pass. I'm a little intimidated, holding my breath. All right. Clean off the blade. All right, now the Money Pass. It's a little tuggy for me on the Money Pass. I think it's gonna be one of these things where the edge is gonna get better the more I use it, the more shropping it goes through. It'll probably get smoother. There you go for it again. All right, and that smiling blade, getting that Money Pass on it, is something I gotta get used to as well. All right, let me rinse off and I'll be right back. All right guys, and I'm back and I did some touch-ups off camera, and now adding the witch hazel. So all in all, got a good shave. There's a learning curve to it because the blade does have a curve. But yeah, I think it's gonna be one of these edges and blades where the more uses shaves I put under my belt with it, the more laps I get on the strop, it's gonna smooth out and sharpen out. So overall, edge is decent. It's a decent edge. I just gotta get used to it, like I said. And I think those are some of the factors that are gonna be key. Is the more I use it, the more I strop it. It's the edge is gonna get more refined and it's gonna be a smoother. So I didn't get a BB-esque everywhere, but it's a good shade. Like you can never tell visually. It's just, I know, you know, from use with some of my other razors, I know how close of a shave I can get. Overall, I am happy with the blade. I think it looks fucking awesome. Looks and everything are top are really good. And the edge is, like I said, it's I think it just more uses and more laps. It will smooth out and get sharper. It's not as sharp as a Sprecher, and it wasn't as smooth as my Sprecher. And Sprechers tend to be my favorite edges of all so far. But I wouldn't say it's a bad edge at all. That's the best way I can explain it, man. All right, and I'm out of here. I'll see you guys.